Good morning. It is Sunday, September 1st, 2024. Not sure how many days I'm in on this adventure. Probably somewhere right now, maybe around 54, 56. Not sure. Maybe I'll do the counting tonight and figure that one out. Anyways, I'm in Grants, New Mexico, coming off of the wonderful rest day I had. And now I am headed for Antelope Wells. This is our last section, Grants, New Mexico to Antelope Wells, New Mexico. And then this great divine mountain bike adventure of mine is over. It's kind of bittersweet, actually. You know, I could use a few more days rest, and then I feel like I could just keep riding. I mean, I can still keep riding, but I don't know. It's like you're ready for it to end, but you're not. So we'll see how I feel as the days go on. Right now, I'm headed today 50 or 70 miles, not really sure. 50 miles on the maps looks like there's some informal campsites. And then just past that, at 70 miles, there looks to be like some sort of cabin or lodge where there might be cyclist-only camping and some water. Because between here and Silver City, water is a little scarce. There's opportunities for it, maybe 50-50 shot at some windmills that have spigots, but if the spigots aren't on, then there's no water. So, taking some extra with me today, that should at least get me to Pie Town. I hope to be in Pie Town within a day and a half, maybe 2 days. And then from Pie Town, I'll make a break to Silver City, which I think will likely take me 3, maybe 3.5 days. Then after Silver City, it's 2 days to Antelope Wells. It's just me today. I think maybe Pete and Thomas the Brits will be joining me. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to go ahead and start shoving off here and see what the day brings. It's already noon, or sorry, it's already 11:30. We've been riding for about 2 hours, and the temperatures are already up in the mid-80s. Took a nice little break there, had a snack, had some water. I think we're gonna meet our goals today, or my goal today, of at least 50, hopefully that's 70 miles to get to that cabin. I think it's a ranch. It's called TLC Ranch that has water, camping for cyclists, but it's gonna be going slow. No need to push it in this heat. No need to hurt ourselves. Pedaling through all this, or near all this volcanic rock, it's just giving me mad flashbacks to living in Hawaii, hiking and biking out there on this just kind of almost outer space like landscape. The rocks remind me of the moon quite a bit. It's heating up. It's almost 2 o'clock and we're about 38.5 miles in, which means if I want to make it to TLC Ranch, if Pete and Thomas want to make it to TLC Ranch, we've got like 32 miles left to get there. If we make it there, I'll be happy. They have water, a spot for us to camp and things. Brought extra water just to be safe. There's windmills that may or may not have their spigots turned on. There's water tanks that are left out here for people to use that may or may not be filled, may or may not be where they're supposed to be. So I brought extra, but we're all feeling good. We're all hydrated. We're gonna have a quick lunch break here and then keep pushing down the road.
Sand and a soft tyre.
I just said, well, let me put some air in so you don't get a pinch.
Yeah.
The goat head thorns have started. All right, so Pete and Thomas wanted to ride with me today. Told them I would. But it's been 45 minutes of them dealing with this flat, and they recognize that I need to carry on or I'm gonna be out here all day. It's 30 miles to TLC Ranch. I'm gonna do my best to get there hopefully before dark, which is in 3 hours. So we'll see how that goes. They're going to try to get their bikes somehow strapped on the top of this large Toyota Land Cruiser and see if they can't get to the highway, which is about 10 miles south from here, put new tubes in, and then ride the highway, I guess, back to Grants or something. These drivers are going to Albuquerque. Maybe they go there. I don't know. So with that being said, I'm going to carry on. Pete and Thomas, it's great riding with you. I really hope you make it to the end and you don't have to head back to Grants and stop there. It sucks. It sucks losing them. They're a good group to ride with, but I'm gonna press on now. 3 hours till dark, 30 miles and 900 feet of gain. So I'm just gonna have to do it. Of course, Mother Nature had to also throw a headwind at me just now. Woohoo! All right, so we got Pete and Thomas are now down here at the road. They have a game plan. I got 18 miles to the ranch. It's 6 o'clock. I hope the headwind stops so I can get there before 7:30. Let's see what I can do. All right, it's 6:56. Was able to get some cell service out here. Looks like dusk is until 8:03. So got about 10 or 12 miles to TLC Ranch. I'm just gonna go for it. Try to stick with the plan for today. Feeling good, got plenty of water. This road is just deep gravel, so it's slowing me down. Keep getting this headwind, slowing me down. It's like another 600 feet of gain to get there. It's all uphill the whole way, gradually. Yeah, it's gonna be a day. Oh, good morning. I got here into TLC Ranch last night right as we lost sunlight. Forgot to update the video here on the stats for the day, I immediately just set up my sleep system, got some dinner in me, and went to bed. I actually did a semi-cowboy camp last night and just slept on the table underneath this old homestead's porch awning, I guess. Overall, yesterday was a pretty darn big day mileage-wise. Rode 77 miles and did 3,022 feet of gain. So, yeah, that was a long day. But I made it to my goal here to the ranch. The ranch had water. The ranch has an outhouse. Had this covered porch where I could sit down in a chair and eat my food at a table. And then I subsequently slept on top of the table. But it was a good day. It was a good day. And I really hope Pete and Thomas are able to get back to Grants today. I've said bye to them on camera many times here. So I'm going to say, Pete and Thomas, I wish you the best. Hopefully one day we'll ride together again, maybe in England. But I know that by saying bye to the camera right now, that hopefully we'll run into each other still on this route. It's your all's turn now to show up randomly somewhere and catch up with me, unlike me catching up with you all. Well, with that out of the way, I'm going to eat some breakfast here. I got some delicious oatmeal as usual. Then I'm going to head down the road. Today I'm going to try to go about 45 miles to the Valle Rio Vinces United States Forest Service campground. It's 45 miles-ish from here. Somewhere around 2,400 feet of climbing to do. But before that, we get my third must-do. In 15 miles, we're going to hit Pie Town. And it's my third and final must-do on the trip, something that I really wanted to do, which was eat pie in Pie Town. The first was stay at the jail in Ovando. The second, which I did. Second was stay at Llama Ranch, did that. And the third was eat pie in Pie Town. So hopefully the 15 miles there are quick. Hopefully I can get some pie because today is Monday, September 2nd, which means it's Labor Day. So they may be closed. I am really crossing my fingers that they aren't because I want some pie. Then after Pie Town, you just keep shoving off another, 30-ish miles to this campsite. So come along with me. Let's see what we get into today. It's a beautiful day, but the wind is kicking up, so hopefully that dies down, and we'll see what we get into. Made it to Pie Town, y'all. I'm making a quick pit stop here at Toaster House. It's another spot where a lot of people stop and stay. A lot of CDT thru hikers stop and stay. I chose not to, just simply one, because TLC Ranch was right at the right kind of mileage point for me to get my days set up to get to Silver City, and because I wanted to try something different instead of what everybody else usually does. I'm gonna still stop up here, check out the place, and then I'm gonna go see if I can't find some pie. All right. TLC Ranch was nice. I mean, this has beds for free, even food left behind, couches to chill out on, great patio, showers, laundry. This is definitely the place you should come if you want to have a more social experience. It looks like there might even be a Great Divide rider here right now somewhere in town. So stopped at Pioneer Pies, grabbed me a slice of the kitchen sink. It's got lemons, blueberries, cherries, all the fruits in it. But we can't be biased. There's also the Gathering Place too, which is kind of like the stop in Pie Town for pie that everybody seems to have talked to me about. So got a slice here. Now time to head down to the Gathering Place too. Gonna grab me another slice or two. That's really good. Yeah, they're both out of this world. All right, got a belly full of pie. Now on to Valerio Vance's campground. Looks like it's about 29 and a half, 30 miles, something like that, with some climbs. Time to head down the road. All right, y'all, made it to Valerio Vance's campground. There's actually another cyclist here, Leonard from Sweden. But we got here about 5:30. It's a pretty good day. Solid going, good riding conditions, beautiful weather. I mean, it's not even in the 90s, it was in the upper 80s. Can't really complain. So overall, at the end of the day, I rode 46.2 miles and did 2,753 feet of gain. So that was kind of the plan, have an easier day after yesterday's high mileage. And then tomorrow we head again, continue towards Silver City, hoping to be there in 3 days. It might be 3.5. Tomorrow, I can't remember the name of the campground off the top of my head, but I was thinking of going about 70 miles. It's also like 5,500 feet of gain. I could do the miles, I could do the elevation. Can I do them together? I'm not sure. But either way, I will get down the road and get closer to Silver City, because once we get to Silver City, it's only like 2 days to the border to Antelope Wells, where we finish, or where I finish. So with that being said, my rice pasta blend there is cooking. So I'm gonna eat some dinner and then probably head off to bed early. I think I'm just gonna cowboy camp it on top of the picnic table here. This is U.S. Forest Service campsite. It's got no water. It's got a pit toilet and corrals for your horses. It's free and it's really quiet, except for it looks like we might have 2 bow hunters here, or some sort of hunters. So yeah, I'm just gonna cowboy camp it tonight. All right, well, if you enjoyed today or enjoyed any of the other videos and things, go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the morning.